Hey guys, happy Tuesday. So today I actually have a video of someone who is asking me a couple of questions. I wanted to show it to you guys so you guys know what the question is.
Hi Tina, I have a question for you in regards to what I have challenges with. So close people to me and I have noticed that a lot of times I'm being really hard on myself. And my excuse for that is that I really believe in myself and I know that always I can do better. That for sure helps my growth, but what I notice that I barely stop and enjoy my accomplishments or acknowledge myself and tell myself that I'm doing a great job. For me, it's more like, oh, I could have done this better, or okay, cool, what's next? So the few questions that I have for you is first, where do I draw a line for myself? Second, how do I strike a healthy balance for myself? And third, how do I maintain the consistency?
Okay, great question. So this is basically the perfect example of someone who is a perfectionist. And believe me, I know what that feels like because I am one myself. But over the years, I have learned that the key is to balancing it. So what I suggest for those of us who are perfectionists and always have more and more goals coming up and more that we want to do is to take a journal and write down exactly what our goal is before we attain the goal, okay? So let's say my goal is to be an incredible videographer, your long-term goal, and then you now need specific goals. So 3 specific goals. What will make you feel like you are an incredible videographer? Write down 3 things, such as I want to book a wedding 3 times this month. Or I want to make sure that the video that I'm producing, I'm happy with the quality and I'm happy with the content. And third, make sure that I edit it in time for this person. So those are 3 specific goals. I'm always a big fan of writing down specific goals. Write it down and give yourself a timeline. When you have finished the task at hand and when you have achieved the goal, I would like you to go back to the journal and I would really like you to either get stickers or just put a big check mark next to it. And every time you achieve one of these specific goals, I would like you to have a celebration ceremony. What that means is either you go out with your husband or you go out for a drink with your friend, or you allow yourself to indulge in a piece of cake, or you share the good news with someone that you know would be really proud of you, so that you make sure that you are creating a habit of celebrating your specific small goals. Now, we also have a bigger goal, right? We have that I hope to be a wonderful videographer. I would like you to answer 3 questions of how do you know you've made it? How do you know you are now an incredible videographer? Well, super easy. Come up with a person who is your role model as a videographer and see what qualities they have and what they have attained that makes you feel like they are an incredible videographer, okay? Write those qualities down and try to mold your status as a videographer after those qualities, because those qualities that you see in someone else that are epic to you are the qualities that you want to have, is what you're striving to be like. So once you know what those qualities are and you write them down, it's more likely that you will go after them and you will achieve them. So again, give yourself a timeline. Let's say in a year, I would like to look at myself and to know that I am coming up in the world as a videographer and I'm proud of myself. Look at those qualities that you said you would attain, and every time you attain one of those qualities, I want you to, again, give yourself a check mark, have a celebration. Now, it's a year later, and it's the time that you have given yourself. You come back to this and you review the list. You say, okay, I was gonna go after this quality, that quality, da 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 da. Ask yourself, how many of those qualities or how many of those goals you have achieved within this 1 year mark? And if you have achieved 7 out of 10, then I would say you are a winner. Now, it's important to remember that you're not always going to be perfect. So all those goals and ideas are wonderful. And let's say you've written down 10, or let's say you've written down 5. What matters is that you were able to achieve more of them, right? So if there's 5, you've achieved 3. If there's 10, you've achieved 7. So you've achieved more of the ones that you wanted to achieve on the list. And I would say that that is a celebration that needs to happen. That is an achievement. That's something that you've really gotten done. And then I would like you to have a big celebration. So we have little celebrations for those little goals, and then we have one epic celebration for that big goal. What is a big celebration? I don't know. You tell me. Is it a party? And it might sound ridiculous. Throw a party for what? That I'm a video? Absolutely throw a party. Have a dinner. Invite 5 of your closest friends and give a toast about how you're proud of yourself. Celebrate your achievements and know that you'll always have more goals coming up, and know that you'll always push forward. But it's really important to make sure you're celebrating the little successes and the big successes in a big way. And that's all I've got for you. I hope this helps.